things are all messed up, child. Laying eggs. Not no more? Hmm? My grandchild thinks I'm magic because I have all these butterflies here. Little does she know it's the plant, not me. But I do take credit for it. You've got tons of little eggs, and you've got the little morsels in there. You've got eggs everywhere. That's all those little butterflies have been doing lately, is laying eggs all over my passion flower. Down here you can see that the ravages of that little caterpillar right, can you see it? There he is that him? Yeah. Did I get it? My phone doesn't focus very good. Let's see, I get it out here. There it is. If I move the leaf, see that little guy? Can't get it to focus very good, but I got a ton of those little catties, and now you can see what the caterpillars do. Oh, there's one good picture of one. I can get stuff to stop moving. Little guys, they get crazy on here, and they eat. You can see they eat the leaves right on up, but they don't eat the stem. And I think they are knowledgeable enough to know. Look at all of them on there. I think they're. I don't know if it's just they know not to eat the stem, or there's 3 of them there. There's one here, another one right here, and another one right here. And those will all be butterflies. And here's another little egg right here that a butterfly just laid. I don't know if I can get the focus on any of that. There you go. That's the egg. And yeah. But the plant always bounces right back from the devastation that those little dudes cause. I don't know how it does, but it does. I still come out once a week and rinse this plant with spray it real hard. That'll spray off some of those eggs. That'll also spray off some of the caterpillars and keeps the plant going. This is, everybody's been asking about how I do this. There's a lot of the dead. I need to get in here and mash all this down. It makes for good mulch, so. But that is the main vine of this plant. Yes, it's just one large plant. Not 2, just one huge, large plant. That's a nice trunk. As you can see, it's in this bucket, but it's not. This bucket's buried, and at the bottom of the bucket, it's got big holes in it, about that big around, about 3 or 4 of them. And then there's rocks under that, so that the drainage is still good, but the roots can still go through the rock and still down into the ground if it needs to get moisture. And if the roots want to spread out, they can. Get rid of these weeds. That, and I fertilize. When I fertilize, it goes in that bucket. It stays concentrated towards the root that way. Doesn't spread out, doesn't dilute it. When I water, goes straight there, goes straight down into the roots. This keeps the roots cool because it's buried. So this is my moringa tree. It's coming back real good. Totally edible tree. As you can see, this tree's been cut back quite a few times. I cut it back every year. Keep it right around this size for right now. That trunk will get bigger and bigger. As it gets bigger, I'll probably let the tree get bigger. But actually, this tree likes it to be pruned. And then you see this cage I have around it. It's in the winter here. These don't like the chill too much, so I keep that there, and I tuck stuff around the base of the trunk so that it doesn't freeze and get cold. And this just helps hold up anything that I put around it, so that it'll mulch it in the winter, so it doesn't have such a hard time coming back. Oh, look at what we have here. I wonder what I got going here. Okay, looks like some fungus or mold. I'm gonna have to get out here and do some wiping down. So I got that moringa, and I have, this is my purslane. It's an edible weed, basically. Purslane is really highly nutritious, just like the moringa tree. Lots of vitamins. Easy to grow. As you can see, I grew the seeds in this thing, and they took off. These are only like maybe a month and a half old, and I grew them from seed. So they're huge, and I got more growing in the back. This particular strawberry, it has been doing really good, even though I've got a lot of sun on it. And I think it's because of the kind of strawberry it is. The white flowered strawberries like the shade a little bit. I noticed these pink flowered strawberry love the sun a little bit, and they like the late evening, afternoon sun. I got my chamomile. I never thought I could get my chamomile to grow, but it's growing. It's starting to die back a little. Here's another chamomile plant just getting started, and this is also chamomile I started from seed. Of course, and then we got our lavender. And everything here is edible. Even the pansies, believe it or not, are edible. You can put those in your salad. Make your salad look pretty. I know people think that's crazy, but you can. I got my rosemary. And I got chives growing here. Had them in the house for a while under a grow light. They didn't do very well. So then I've got mint, and it's gone to flower, which is good. And then I got my raspberries growing, beans. I've got a special kind of pepper plant growing here. I keep it here so I keep a good eye on it. These are really tiny. It's those little tiny red peppers you see in the olive bars. They're dinky little tiny pea-sized peppers. And I just love them. I love how sweet and tart and wonderful flavor they are. So I decided to grow some myself. So I bought some from seed packets on Amazon. Hopefully they'll be thriving here soon. This is a white flower strawberry, and like I said, they seem to do better in the shade. And this is kind of a shaded area of my house. This is stevia. This is my stevia plant. It's a real lacy kind of, I don't know. I've never tried stevia before, so I've given it a shot. I think I'm going to need to get another one though, so it'll flower. And the only plant I'm having some difficulty with, maybe y'all can tell me now. This one, I think it's because of the side of the house it's on. That is a goji berry. And it just, my goji berries never look like they're happy. The one in the backyard kind of looks happier than this one and has produced fruit, but this is, I don't know. And again, I did the same thing in this bucket here as I did with the passion flower. And again, I have a bunch of passion flowers also in the backyard. 2 different other kinds of passion flowers. And this is a rescue plant from Lowe's. I'm still working on it. Gosh, I can't get the name out of my head right now. I'll think about it. I'm sure you all know what it is. You're all smart.